今天来一场 NBA2K17 的比赛，火箭对小牛。我来使用火箭队，在客场迎战小牛。非常恨小牛这个队伍，所以今天我的目标就是要打败小牛队。
We are here at the American Airlines Center with the crowd going crazy. And nothing to...
Well, Mavs head coach Rick Carlisle is known for his...
Great stuff, DA. Thank you. And for a team with as much talent as the Rockets have had over the last few seasons, the results have been pretty mixed.
Harden,
I mean, they've been filled with a couple mega stars. At some point, you have to look past all the individual stuff and make the commitment as a team to play for unselfish, fundamental basketball.
So Dallas will get the first possession. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Clint Capella is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's a reason in at the small forward.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
From past the arc, and Harden gets to go on the assist by Beverly.
这不是
Harden's got his first 3
等我
points
用
of the
3分
game.
球来轰你吗？
to defend this guy effectively no matter who you are. He is that skilled.
Williams passes to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. Outside Matthews. No good with the triple.
好，有板。
On defense, Dallas.
看哈登，
It's Harden with the drive.
漂亮，打3分。
And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control,
哈登就是哈
he's
登。
able to cancel it out.
I mean, outstanding finish
3分成功。
inside against a defender that basically towers over
不知
him.
道为什么我非常
And for all
讨
the
厌小牛
scoring
队。
brag that James Harden gives you, he's also one of the top playmakers in the NBA.
You know, and even coming out of college, Kevin,
火
a
箭
lot
虽然
of
没有姚
scouts
明，但
felt
是
Harden could play the
我靠
point. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this guy
维
is
斯基
going
怎么拉出这么大
to
空？
be in the MVP conversation.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
维斯基拉出的空好大，刚才。
Anderson the screen. Shoots off the screen. Rebound Bogut.
哎呀，没有。
But he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot.
哎呀，
and
又
then
被
you
莫维
can't
斯基
make
打
it.
了。
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the
还
hoop.
是没
Let's
有。
hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. Williams for 3.
没有。
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now
Harden.
about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden against Matthews. Another miss by Houston. Capella.
漂亮。
blows on the shot and
赵
2
诺
free
维斯基
throws
犯
for
规
the。 contact right there. The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team.
贝拉罚球稍微差一
I
点。
think it's remarkable.
Whoa.
Every season, the
还好，
Mavericks
罚
find
进
a
了。
way to be competitive. They haven't had a losing record since before the turn of the century. This is one of the best franchises in the league.
And Matthews kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Second shot opportunity. That one.
这也行，这也犯
He's
规。
just a monster.
开什么玩笑？
Glass. Bogut just throwing his weight around.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Bogut.
怎么那
Doris,
么好
you
也
think
犯
of the
规？
greatness of this franchise from 2000 on. 11 consecutive seasons with 50-plus wins. I mean, what's been the key?
Well, I think, Kevin, it's ownership and the front office that has a die-hard commitment to winning. I mean, great players,
漂亮，
especially Dirk
报告。
Nowitzki, that helps. And Rick Carlisle, one of the best coaches in the NBA, a master tactician.
My goodness, he
Harden
is
报告。
such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. On the wing, Williams, all alone. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Ooh, he was open there, guys. I'm sure he's kicking himself that he didn't capitalize.
The 3 from Harden. Here's Capella.
好，漂亮。
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
没有，还能抢到板。
Houston's gone.
现在火箭队12-10领先。
Anderson, a screen on Matthews. Shot off the pick. Second shot opportunity. And there's the play by Anderson inside. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
Boy, kept the possession alive with the offensive rebound. You have to love the effort and getting the putback opportunity.
Barnes kicks to Bogut. Here's Nowitzki. Soft touch off the glass. Nowitzki's got 7. Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots.
虽然岁数大了，但是依然是威风不减啊。
Matthews against Harden. Here's Capella. And a foul on the
犯
shot.
规。
He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
卡佩拉罚球
I think the
稍微差一点。
Mavericks, you look at a changing supporting
哎
cast
呀
around Dirk Nowitzki year after
罚位
year.
了。
They've tried to find the right blend since their 2011 title. I mean, they've been
2罚中
consistently
1
good, make no
已经
mistake,
不错
but
了。
never reaching that level of
有1分
greatness.
是1分吧。
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the
不知
Mavericks.
道在座
Houston
网
with
友
a
有
big
多
group
少还是火
substitution.
箭的球迷？
Nene, he's checked
自
in
从
for
姚
Anderson.
明已经不在了，但是
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden.
我现在关注
And
火
it's
箭
Pablo Prigioni
主要是
in
哈
for
登。
Patrick Beverley. And the Mavericks
还是对哈登比
aggressively
较感兴
going
趣的。
after other superstar free agents to pair with Nowitzki over the years. The Doors, they've just struck out.
漂亮
And most recently, obviously, the DeAndre Jordan saga, where they thought they'd signed arguably the best center in the league, and it's hard to say why they haven't been able to get other
那也
stars.
是老将了。
Dirk's certainly a guy you'd want to play with.
And it's Pablo Prigioni with the foul.
什么情况？
That is his first foul of the
这个
game.
犯规了。
On defense, the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Barea kicks to measuring.
An underrated defender is Nene, can body up on the block and cover in space.
Well, you have to
哎呀，
like
可
their
惜啊
work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Curry passes to Measuring. Curry against Gordon. Back to Measuring. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws.
这个犯规了。
Well, the NBA, of course, an offensive league these days. We've seen the shift, Doris, over the years. What do you like to see in an offense?
Yeah, I think one thing that
I'll
we
do
have
it.
noticed, and it really began with the Miami Heat and then consecutively with the Heat championship and then San Antonio's championship, team basketball, where it's not
有了。
just boiling down to pick and roll, 2
Anderson.
guys trying to beat 2 defenders. You're seeing more often than not 5 guys, the ball moving. It's poetry in motion. My favorite thing is unselfish team basketball. The stars are going to be the stars. That's inevitable. But the involvement of other guys, you can trace that directly to LeBron James. He is a superstar who's concerned about the players around him being good and involved.
Anderson 漂亮，
Chance becomes a
净
dunk.
想自
You
扣。
can feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Barea. And it's Nene with the rebound. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul.
开什么
That
玩
is
笑
his？ first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
这个
Quincy
犯规了
is。checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Houston. Ennis is checked in. Barea dishes to AC. And the rebound
好，
goes to
没有。
Nene. Nene's got 3 rebounds now in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson with the screen for Ennis. Off the screen. Houston gets it back. Powell with the
哎呀，
steal.
被断了。
And it's the Mavericks on the break. And that's on a
好，
bounce.
好，好。
Dallas will retain possession.
这样的漂亮。
Barea with it. Lets it go with a three. The shot that time not on target.
第一节结束，那么休斯顿是2-1比17领先。
Rockets lead by 4. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time.
When I first got here, my first.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in the NBA.
旗帜大国。好，反盖。
The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, just the way they've been able to.
漂亮倒扣。
I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, I think clearly they came in on a mission, and that mission was own the glass, and that's what's got them ahead in this game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Gordon, Harden out there with Ennis, then there's Nene. And it's a reason in at the power forward position. They recover it. Another shot. And he lays it on the end. Ariza's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And AC kicks to Nowitzki. Wide left.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Harden kicks to Ennis inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen James Harden become one of the most accomplished in the league at drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. And he makes no apologies for his style. He said free throws are a part of basketball. I'm not necessarily going in there and trying to draw a foul, but if a person can't guard you, he has to foul you. Or I'm going to score. Every single time. Kevin?
Maybe the toughest cover in the league, DA. Thank you.
And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense, but last year there was a huge drop-off defensively. Given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championships.
And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, is that it takes all guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor. That happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of
Nobody near Williams. No good on the dribble.
Boy, coach drew up a play to get the wide open look. Perfect shot in that situation. He thought he had it.
And again, James Harden. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Matthews.
投3分，这么有自信。
The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
走底暴扣，漂亮，漂亮漂亮！
He's just getting nasty on him.
一定要回放，一定要回放这个，不回放对不起观众。哈登突进来。 暴扣诺维斯基。
You know, now that they build up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Fires at the elbow. They get it back. Here's Mesri. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And with Dirk Nowitzki in the fold, the Mavericks always going to be dangerous offensively. Defense has been the challenge. Rick Carlisle has great schemes there. They just haven't had the personnel to really defend at a high level.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Here's Beverly. And
who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
And Matthews gets it to go. The Mavericks have tried to bring in more youth and athleticism in large part to fortify their defense.
So I think they've made some strides in that regard, and if you think about Rick Carlisle's defensive schemes, they help limit some of the damage defensively. He's not opposed to zone. They make sure they get back in transition. But one thing is absolutely clear. To get back into contention, they're going to have to make big strides on that end.
Bucket is good. And now, just a 2-point Rocket lead.
In total command of the offense, Williams with the nice assist there.
Feeds it to Capella.
And
it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Of course, we asked fans to write in questions for you. We've had thousands, literally thousands of letters, emails coming in. The fans want you to answer questions. So here's one I just picked out of the fishbowl here. This is from Joe in Portland. What are your hobbies outside of basketball?
Yeah, I think this might surprise people, but I love to cook, Kevin. Not that I'm going to spend 3 hours in the kitchen, but having been the mother of 2 children, I love to cook. My daughter loves to cook with me. The other thing is I live at the ocean, so you can find me on the water.
I want to be one of your kids. My gosh.
It's not a bad life.
Now, I picture you as like with a towel draped over your shoulder and coaching, thinking it through, but enjoying the cooking process.
Oh, there's no question. I'll tell you what, if I make a good dish, John Thompson, the towel's over the shoulder, but if I have thrown it down, that towel goes in the air.
You can cook.
No.
哎呀，这把被对手打了一个3分。
Prigioni kicks to Capella. The 8-footer. And the official foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Quincy Acey's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Mavericks trailed by 5. Outside Curry. Left side Williams. Back to Curry. To the middle. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
And Beverly kicks to Anderson. Here's Capella.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line?
Dallas making a switch here. Berea's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
And here's Berea outside.
Powell,
the pass to Acey. Back to Powell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
一直在紧紧咬住啊，
一直被紧紧咬住。Using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
For Houston, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this
靠，
game.
这是造犯规吗？看不起我的罚球。
First one falls for.
造犯规让我罚那个砍杀战术吗？
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Berea with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Curry kicks to Anderson. Now here's Berea. Guarded closely. Right side Curry. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
谁犯规？
The Rockets have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
肯定对方犯规了。
The first free throw is good. Nene, he's checked in.
关键时刻一定要罚进。
Brewer hits them both.
好。
And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch four, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Barea with a wide open look, drills it.
我靠，真进3分啊！
Houston in the lead. Now here's Ennis. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Down low, in low, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Houston, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Well, he's just got terrific touch of the line. We've seen that over and over again.
With 1 on the clock, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. That'll do it.
The skyline of Dallas illuminating the night sky as we welcome you back to the Lone Star State. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Well, he's given us every reason to anticipate big
漂亮，上来就有，
tonight, no
不愧就是哈登。
Williams runs point with Matthews to
当
his
年
side.
的勇士三雄，
There with Harrison Barnes.
坏了，
And Mejri in at the 5 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the
正当
second
漏的
half.
太大了。
Is there anything D. Will
刚才止步
can't
说话。
see and deliver on?
Harden kicks to Beverly.
哎呀，没有啊！
Mavericks trail
这
by
二线队
3.
员怎么这么烂？
Barnes dishes to Williams. Here's Mejri. And
这
so he draws the
什么都没
foul
碰，居然也能犯规
to。the line to shoot 2. So many times basketball can imitate life and vice versa, Doris.
这有
What
天
life
理吗？
lessons have you learned through
什
playing
么都没
basketball?
碰就
I
能
would
犯
tell you
规
it's？ shaped every phase of my life, Kevin. It taught me work habits necessary for success. It taught me that my success very often is contingent on the success of people around me, that it's important that I'm pulling in the same direction as the people who are trying to lead me. It's also brought me some of the best friendships in my life. So basketball has meant just about everything it could to someone.
Well said. Well said. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Passes it to Matthews. Bogut with a screen on Harden. Barnes kicks to Bogut and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
不让你这么轻松就进。
The defender was a little out of position there since Bogut.
果然罚丢一个。
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he's good on the second. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Matthews against Harden. Anderson, a screen on Matthews. Harden kicks to Anderson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
漂亮的一个挡拆，
Anderson's got 10.
挡拆配合。
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
I got to believe that's something they talked about during the break, getting him some good looks in the paint right away.
Williams softly drops in the floater.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden draws the double. Here's Beverly. Right through for the layup.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Mavericks trail by 5.
威廉姆斯。
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Williams passes to Matthews. The kick out to Barnes. To the paint. And Capella sends it back. Now Ariza. And stolen by Barnes.
这个球断的真的是莫名其妙，球断的太莫名其妙了。
Barnes outside. And there's the feed to Nowitzki. Lots of room. The Mavericks rebound. The three. Williams shots him.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
They get the rebound. Capella. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lots of free throw attempts tonight. 11, in fact, and he's made 7. And Dallas coach extension last season. The Mavericks said they want him to be at the helm for as long as he wants to be there.
Well, Kevin, he becomes the 3rd longest tenured coach in the league after Greg Popovich and Eric Spoelstra. And the Mavs see him as a top 3 coach in the league. You'd be hard pressed to argue with them.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Wes Matthews suffering a torn Achilles 2 seasons ago. Despite that, the Mavericks Doris gave him a 4-year max contract going into last season.
I think what they were doing, Kevin, was betting on his toughness. And you think about, he was back in action surprisingly quickly, but wasn't as effective last season. And he'll have to continue to improve his play to justify that top dollar contract.
There's the pick. Harden dishes to Capella. It's good. From Harden.
漂亮。
Harden's got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. Nowitzki kicks to Williams. And Deron Williams once in the conversation for the best point guards in the NBA. Doris, unfortunately, injuries have been a constant concern with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost some of that quickness that made that crossover so deadly. And he doesn't live in the lane punishing people with his frame like he did early, but he's still a master in the pick and roll. And when he's right, he can contribute at a very high level.
And the Rockets making a change here.
哎呀，可惜呀！
Mavericks trailed by 4. Stolen by
好断，好断。
Harden outside. Shot by Gordon, wide open.
哎呀，没有啊，可惜，太可惜了，那么大空当居然投不进，3分，什么球员？什么球员
？Outside Williams. Down low, stolen by Beverly. Nowitzki with the steal.
这什么情况这样
Puts up a 3. Matthews no good. Rockets leading by 4.
冲！
Puts it up. They grab their own miss. Oh, and the
漂亮！
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all
those points, but did nothing to stop it.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Quincy Acy's checked in for Nowitzki. Anderson comes in for Barnes. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Morales subbed in for Deron Williams. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. Ennis comes in for Patrick Beverly. And he was fouled in the way. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't get the
我靠，这都没进，
foul. He's checked in.
还是玩笑。
Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 7. And here's Barea. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Powell. Curry against Gordon. Back to Powell. Pass to Barea. 6 to shoot. Powell dishes to Barea. The tray. Hits it from 3-point range. Barea's got 8 points. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Ennis. He feeds it to Nene. Lets it go. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 6.
Well, terrific size at the power forward position, and Nene is going to overpower a lot of defenders.
It's stolen by Ariza. Gordon the pass to Brewer. The lead pass is in just the right spot. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
A minute 20 left in the third. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Barea. Not a lot of room. No good with the wing jumper. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Gordon kicks to Nene. And slams
漂亮，报告，内报告。
How about that sky for the slam?
领先10分了。
Outside Curry.
哈登不在，依然可以扩大领先。
And AC now top of the key. Anderson outside. Barea with it. He's got 8. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Rockets leading by 8. Ennis dishes to Nene. Powell pulls it.
没有，这回生却没有。
Powell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Barea. 10 points for him. Up in time. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fan.
Moments make players into stars. Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Keep playing. Take turnovers out of the
进
game.
入了最后一节，休斯敦火箭61分，小牛队53分，领先8分，进入最后一节。
Trailed by 8. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Ryan Anderson out there with Clint Capella. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Rockets shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Now Harden. Charity stripe shot. Here's Capella. And
and able to pad his stats a little bit there on
漂
that
亮
play. The board
报告
and the bucket.
And you know, Greg,
卡
they
维
don't
奇
put him in the good
卡
graces
卡
of
佩拉
that coaching
报告
staff too. My goodness.
我
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to
真
make
假
a
的
three-point play.
要让对方打3分。刚夸完卡佩拉，
NBA All-Rookie First Team, then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain
什么情况？
on that one. You might just as well keep
这
going
怎么犯
straight
规
to the
了？
bench.
Darren Williams checked in
真
for
玩笑。
J.J. Barea. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Williams. Wesley Matthews on the wing. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 11 points for Wesley
赶
Matthews.
上来了比分，
Their three-point percentage has
最
taken
后一节很重要啊
a big leap here in this
千
second
万不要
half.
在最后一节，千万不要在最后一
Matthews
节。
against Harden. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
不要在最后一节垮掉。
Harden against Matthews. Anderson a screen on Matthews. Clock at 6. Here's Harden.
If he were shooting even a
哎
little
呀，
better,
还是
they
不
would
进
have a much bigger lead.
Good D by Matthews. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Well, we know Wes Matthews is a dynamite scorer, relentless in how he goes right at the
无
defense.
语啦！我靠！刚才那是什么球啊？
Matthews against Harden.
这也太夸张了吧！
2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Capella. Another miss by
哎
Houston.
呀，真是的！
Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He can be a dominant, intimidating threat, but the defense stood tall.
And here's Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
啊，还是没有，怎么回事？突然哑火了，突然哑火了，这是怎么回事
？Nowitzki sets a screen for Barnes. Matthews, no good.
That was an
对方也没有，哎呀，这叫什么球啊？这个。
But they've got to be frustrated with that turnover.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Matthews passes to Barnes. That puts them in the lead.
哎呀，被对方反超了，居然。
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Harden.
走你！
Oh, and he went for the two-hand.
哈登要发威了，哈登要发威，那不能这样如此欺辱，不能如此欺辱火箭。哈登发威。
Here's Harden. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
You know, the thing about James Harden, though, there's really no perfect way to defend him. I mean, he can torch you from deep, drives the lane as well as anybody, and especially when he's looking to create contact. And in many ways, your best defense against him is a good offense. You try to match some of his points by scoring on the other end. Well documented that maybe defense not his strength. But
我靠，这行。
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Here's Williams. Nowitzki with the screen on Beverly. Barnes dishes to Nowitzki. Not gonna go
没有，就抓住这个机会。
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't
漂亮
the backboard.
又把比分反超。 关键还是得哈登，还是得哈登。
13 feet away. Good, great play by Williams.
他们这边是诺维斯基，我这边是哈登。
Harden against Matthews. Harden draws the double. Anderson wide open. A three-pointer.
没有。
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Barnes, he trains.
我靠！又被反超。
8 points in the quarter. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his third foul of the game.
吹阻挡犯规。
Clearly, he had an established position there.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 2. It's Ariza on the wing.
三分有没有？没有啊！
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from
哎呀，
here in the fourth.
火箭其他球员太烂了，火箭其他球员太烂了。等会儿。
And it's Dallas with another.
Kevin, Dirk lives for these possessions, demands the ball, delivers the big bucket.
关键时刻刚才接了个电话，我已经无奈了。
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Nobody near Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
The kick out to Anderson. And they wasted no time getting those
漂亮，
points
这也有3分。
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Boy, you love the back and forth at each other. Exciting action from distance.
Knocked away.
好断。
And stolen by Ariza. And here's the break. For the finish. Count it.
不好扣。
What a pressure bucket that was.
But he didn't let the pressure affect him one bit. What nerves.
inside Williams. And Savitsky at the elbow. Dallas moving the ball around. Screened by Bogut.
没有。
Never see too many guys who can
put
an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Ariza has the open look.
3分有了。
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team.
比分反超。
Bottled up, but he manages to create an
比分
easy
反超。
basket out of all that pressure.
And the Mavericks call time here.
最后25秒。
They're behind by 1.
最后25秒啊。
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dallas making a switch here. Berea's checked in, and we've got an update here. So let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up.
What?
If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
开什么玩笑这是？这开他妈什么玩笑？
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away.
最后让对方来一个打3分。
Called by Houston. They're down by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
真的是无语了，不打加时。
Harden against Bogut. Now here's
绝对不打加时。
He's covered closely. Harden outside to the inside. Here's Nene. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go.
哎呀，输了。
So it's an arrow.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Andrew, you've been called underrated so often now it's overrated. What do you think about that?
I don't really care what the media say. I'm overrated, underrated, injury prone. I'm good enough, I'm not good enough. So it doesn't really matter as long as we keep